Hey guys, so today we are going to go to All Things Wild. So it's the first time that any of us have been there, apart from Kyra. Apart from Kyra went for a job interview this morning.
And I got the job. Sorry.
So let's go and have a look around. Apparently from the outside it doesn't look too big, but as soon as you get in there, it's massive. So let's go and have a look and see what animals they've got. This is the entrance to All Things Wild. So there is plenty and plenty of parking. Luckily, we actually live just across the street, so we just walked here today. But as you can tell just from the front, it does look quite small. But let's see what happens as soon as we get in. So this is the entrance to All Things Wild. So there's something down there, and then in here we start looking at some of the enclosures. So let's have a quick look around. Come, what animal do you think's in there?
Zebra. Obviously.
Ava, you put your hand in the bottom one, see if you think.
No, it's a
Really? Put your hand in a bit further. Put your hand in there, Ava.
Ah, the big time.
So here we are with some of the sharks, and one of the good things about it is there's a lot of information here on these backboards about them.
Oh my god, what's in there?
the table so you can actually hold them. I'm not going to bite you. You want to hold that? What do you think it is? Bear in mind the size and the shape. Bear in mind all the fossils we have here, we've got a lot of them on the table. It's a horn. What do you think it's from? If you want to pass it round so everybody can hold it. What do we think it's from? What do you think? It is a dinosaur, but
So we're about halfway, maybe not even halfway around All Things Wild, and I have to say, it is super clean. Everything looks awesome. I mean, look at this in the back.
It makes sense.
It is just incredible so far. Obviously things can change, but really, really impressed with this place. And there's so many different animals would have already seen in the video, and there's going to be loads more coming up. There's been talks that we've been seeing, very knowledgeable as well. Although the person doing the talk was my son, who did amazingly, so proud of him. But yeah, good job. Hey guys, so we are now back from All Things Wild, and I have to say, so it's time basically to give our truthful and honest review of the place. Now, overall, I think it is massive. There is a hell of a lot to do, and you could spend a full day there and not get bored whatsoever. One of the best things about it is once you pay for your under-the-door ticket, or you can buy it online, which is cheaper, everything there is included. Literally everything, apart from obviously when you go to the cafe, but that's still reasonable prices. I think sausage and chips was like $5, and if, do you know what I mean, you're talking more than that for a Big Mac at McDonald's. Do you know what I mean? So the prices there are reasonable, and all the stuff like the go-karts, the soft play area, everything is all included in the price. There's like an indoor beach area, so that is amazing. And also, if you don't want to pay for food, you can take your own picnic. There's loads of picnic tables outside and covered areas where you can go and eat your food. So it's really, really good. Yeah. Cleanliness, I think it was clean all the way throughout. There was a couple of enclosures that could, like the glass needed freshening up and stuff, but it's a massive place, and I'm guessing they would do it in sections. So do you know what I mean? We could go tomorrow and all that would be spotless because that's the section that's been done. So
very well run.
It's very well run. All the staff are nice and polite. We had to rush, but so we was only there for 2 hours or something. But it was incredible, and you could spend all day there. There is one thing that I don't like about it, but I just wanted to say the positives first, because overall I would urge anyone to go. For the price, I mean, my friend went there and it was one adult and 2 kids, and if you buy the tickets online, it's like 40 quid, and literally everything's included. You spend the full day there for 40 quid.
Day out for that amount.
Do you know what I mean? You really, really can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Now, there was a crocodile cohabitating with an iguana and turtles. Now, with the turtles, that's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? The crocodiles, the crocodile, it's not going to really go for the turtles or anything like that.
Well, there was actually a turtle riding the crocodile when we was
cute.
there, which was absolutely hilarious. That was brilliant.
But there's also an iguana in there.
Yeah.
Now, yes, the exhibit was very, very, very large. It was limited in branches and things like that. I think there was only really one arboreal place really where the iguana could go. The rest would have been on land.
Enrichment, couldn't it, really?
Yeah. And also, so I'm really worried obviously about the crocodile eating the iguana. I think that's a real big possibility because crocodiles are meat eaters.
He did have his leg dangling in the water as well,
yeah.
which actually really worried me. I just wanted him to get his leg out of the water.
And also the filtration on the pond for the crocodile, because there's turtles in there, the crocodile in there, the iguana will probably end up in there. It was ran off an external filter, so that's a big bioload. I don't think that would cope with that. But that's just one exhibit out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Albeit, I do think the crocodile and the iguana is an important sort of factor. But I don't want that to put anyone off. I think the overall experience is positive. It is an amazing place to go.
I would definitely go back in a heartbeat.
100%. So yeah, a massive thank you for them inviting us round. Sorry, Hoochie. So yeah, massive thank you for them inviting us round to have a look around the place. I don't know what else to add.
It was just brilliant. They thought of everything.
There was talks. There was talks and things like that going along, which was very informative. And they're again all free. So yeah, literally.
It was a nice experience because it was a place where you went in, and if you took your own food, that was it. Once you was in, everything was free. It's not a place where you go in and then it's like, right, this talk is so and so, and the play barn is like so and so money to get in, £2 per child or whatever. It was once you was in, and that was it. And we got to sample some of because they do a lot of their food is home cooked as well. It's cooked on site. It's all freshly done, and we got to sample some of that, didn't we? Because Luke got us a couple of passes and that lot to have earlier on. Absolutely brilliant. Staff, cannot fault them. So friendly, so lovely, and you could tell that everybody was just so happy working there. Really, couldn't you? It was like it was such a nice atmosphere. And looking at all the animals, you can tell they're so happy. Yeah. They really are. I mean, yes, there was a few things about the reptile bits that I was, a bit unsure about, but then again, not everybody keeps their animals the same as the next person. But yeah, couple of things that I would have changed, but overall, I mean, running a place like that must be so much pressure because we only run a very small place.
Especially coming out of COVID.
And yeah, we only run a small place, and that's a lot of pressure as it is. But to be responsible for that many animals and for them to all be so happy and healthy, yeah, great place to go.
So definitely an A-star rating.
Yeah.
The only thing we would do is get the iguana out of that enclosure. That's probably literally, and maybe add some more filtration to the crocodile pond. Apart from that, out of hundreds and hundreds of enclosures, I think it's an A+ sort of place,
Definitely.
and we would definitely recommend you to go visit it.
Yeah, definitely.
100% go visit it.
Great.
But yeah, take care. Bye bye.
Bye.